I can What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everyone? Sky of Techlifetoday back with another live stream after about a month. My gosh, it's just 2 minutes in and we're already going crazy. After about a month of not streaming at all, we're doing a Techlifetoday podcast. We're back and we're coming back strong, guys. So welcome back to the 18th edition of the Techlifetoday Weekly Podcast, aka the Holiday Edition. So we are this is just incredible. It's kind of crazy to think that we've already gone 18 times. This is just a little crazy, I'd have to say, to the very least. I mean, I can't thank you guys enough. Without all your support, we wouldn't be doing what we are every single day. So happy holidays, everyone. As you guys know, it's that time of year again. Next week, believe it or not, is Christmas. Next Friday is Christmas. That is just incredible to think. That's just crazy thing to say the least. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on. I've been coughing up like crazy recently. But maybe it's because of the weather. But guys, happy holidays. I can't stress that enough. This is the holiday edition of the Techlifetoday podcast. Giovanni really did try to make it in this one, and he unfortunately just couldn't do it. He was unable to make the live stream today. But that's just fine. We're going to have a lot of fun anyway. but it would have been fun to see him anyway. But anyway, again, like I said, welcome to the live stream. We're actually streaming on stream as well. So we stream on 2 different servers. We stream on both our services, both on YouTube as well as on stream. So we kind of mess around with both streaming applications. We like both. I have to admit, I'm a big fan of both of them. But if I had to pick one for overall easiness, I'd probably pick YouTube. It just seems to me to be a little easier than the rest of them. But in this week's Techlifetoday podcast number 18, we're going to be talking about the iPhone 6C, and it's actually rumored to come out this year, so expect that. We're going to also be talking about the Samsung Galaxy S7. Who knows what's going to happen with that? The Apple Watch 2nd generation. Yes, it's actually going to be a thing, and yes, it's actually coming. And we have a whole bunch of different things coming in store for you guys in this week's edition. So we're very excited about this. We can't wait to get started. So, as usual, we're going to get our hot cocoa since this is the holiday edition. So let's take a sip of hot cocoa. Delicious. And let's get this on. So the first thing to start off with is the iPhone 6C. So the iPhone 6C is rumored to, again, as usual, be the next version. So all of you know about the iPhone 5C. It was a flop. It was garbage, pretty much, admittedly. It was not a good phone. The iPhone 6C, or at least Apple's goal of the iPhone 6C is to fix that issue. So with that, they're going to be, it's rumored that they're going to, it's going to come with an A9 chip, which is the chip found currently in the iPhone 6S and 6S Plus, a metal casing. So remember those iPhone 5s and 5Ss? That's pretty much what's going to be, just in the iPhone 6 form. So it's basically a smaller version of the iPhone 6, just to give you guys an idea of what to expect. But I'm excited about this. I'm actually kind of excited. So the possible features it's rumored to have is a 4-inch display. It's kind of expected for the smaller, the people, to those who like smaller phones. An A9 chip, again, like I said earlier, the chip that comes with the Apple iPhone 6S and 6S Plus. Touch ID, which is not a complaint at all. And metal casing. I can't speak. Casing, alright? So that's pretty much, that's kind of the rundown of what's expected to come in the next iPhone, so we're kind of excited for that. I don't know whether it's actually going to happen or not, but if it does, I am by far looking forward to it. Quite frankly, I own the Note 5. I actually like it. And I know a lot of you that are watching this stream right now are small phone people, so you only like small phones. However, and I can't stress this enough, unfortunately, I had the iPhone 5. I actually have the iPhone 5. Let me look for it. Right here. All right, I have it in my hand. To those that are on stream, you guys will see what I'm talking about, the iPhone 5. But I have the iPhone 5, and I like the phone. Don't get me wrong, I love the phone. It's just it has a few key issues with it. First being battery life. Everyone, all iPhone 5s and 5S people, and below that, know how garbagey the Apple battery or the Apple iPhone battery is. It's trash. It really is trash. And I can't express that enough. Now, I think a thing that's common for people that watch or that will kind of get in the territory of a 4-inch phone, everyone, at least in my experience, seems to think that the 4-inch phone is all they have. They can't go for anything else. And I'm not meaning that they can't go for anything else. I'm meaning that they don't want to go for anything else. That the iPhone or the 4-inch phone is what they need. I felt the same way, admittedly, before I got the Note 5. So I was like, you know what? I don't know if it's a good idea to upgrade this phone or upgrade my phone, even though it's terrible with the battery life and the camera's getting worse on it and the software's terrible on it. It's a 4-inch phone. And it's the only 4-inch phone there is really out there right now, unless you go into like known some smaller companies. I didn't really want to switch. I wasn't looking forward to a bigger screen. However, and I'm glad I'm saying however, when I switched to the Note 5, all right, day one, I can tell you the timeline. Day one, I was like, oh my god, how am I gonna live with a 5.7-inch phone, almost a 6-inch phone? Wait a minute, hot cocoa break. Oh, and I got pumpkin pie, so I'm gonna take a bite of that real quick. Man, I love the holidays. But anyway, I wasn't looking forward to it. Day one, I was like, absolutely, there's no way it's gonna work out between me and the iPhone or the Note 5. It's too big. It's a gorgeous phone. Don't be wrong there. I think I should have gone with the S6 because that's like a little better towards the size. But I'm glad I'm saying this. I gotta tell you my opinion. But when I switched, or by day 5, I couldn't go without the Note 5. And I can tell you right now, I barely use my my iPhone 5 now. Admittedly, I don't like my iPhone 5 anymore. I use it for basic things. I still do a lot of work on there. Believe it or not, I still have a lot of my things on there. However, when you're thinking about it in the long run, it's horrible. I mean, one thing I found funny actually was when I was comparing this 5 days in, I didn't touch my iPhone. I wanted to make an effort not to touch my iPhone for 5 days. So for the first 5 days, I wouldn't want to touch it. After that, I can touch it, do whatever I want to it, right? Use it, anything like that. All right, after 5 days, I started looking at the phone. All right, or I had both phones in my hand. All right, I had the Note 5, obviously. But at that point, I was starting to get used to it. I didn't have a problem with it as much. And then I went back to the iPhone 5. And guys, beforehand, I didn't think it was a toy. Now, guys, the iPhone is like a little baby. The iPhone 5, it's so tiny. It's like you can throw it. I know it sounds weird, bizarre, but I'm used to the 5.7-inch phone now. I know this is not something you guys want to hear about in the podcast, but this is just giving you my real world scenario. So the point is, in what I'm trying to say to you guys, that the iPhone 6 or the iPhone 5S, while it's not a bad phone, it wasn't a bad phone. The iPhone 5 wasn't a bad phone. But the point I'm trying to make is you got to go outside your comfort zone. So go outside your comfort zone more than once. There's no reason not to. I mean, like I said, I wasn't a fan of the iPhone, or I wasn't a fan of the Note 5 until I started using it. Now I can't live without it. I don't like using the iPhone now, unless I really have to. And that's kind of the point I'm trying to make in this. There's no real rhyme or reason not to use the iPhone. I like the iPhone. And again, to those that are watching on the stream right now, if you want to leave a comment about this or leave your opinions on the iPhones or the iPhone 16, that kind of stuff, just leave a comment in the stream, and I'll be sure to definitely answer your question or answer your comment or talk about your comment. But overall, I'm a huge fan. I like it a lot. All right, thank you, Dan. Shout out to everyone that watches on the stream. I gotta admit, I'm a big fan of Stream. I've been using it constantly, so I love it. I absolutely love Stream. So I definitely, you know what? This video is not sponsored by Stream. I wish it was. I would definitely check them out, or I would definitely what's the word? I would definitely advertise or sponsor their app on the YouTube channel. So everyone, go hit up Stream, because maybe we can get them to sponsor, or we can sponsor them. That'd be pretty awesome, because I'm a big fan of Stream. I use it constantly, so there's nothing wrong that I find with Stream, and it keeps on getting better with each and every update. So I have nothing wrong with Stream. I like it a lot. But the point is, back to what I was trying to say, you gotta go out of your comfort zone. Granted, I didn't want to go to the Note 5 at first. I didn't like it. I didn't like how it was so big, and I thought it was gonna be my worst nightmare. But then getting to use it, and then starting to actually learn how to, because again, before that, I only had one prior Android experience before, and it was not a pleasant one at all. But with the Note 5, it was something different. I had a phenomenal camera. For the very first time in a phone I've ever gotten, an incredible battery life. Incredible battery life. I'm streaming on Stream right now, and I haven't lost very much. But if I was on my iPhone right now, I can tell you, oh boy, I'd be losing 10 to 20% in the first 5-10 minutes. That's how bad the iPhone 5's battery life was for me. And I knew at that point I had to make a change whether I liked it or not. So with that being said, I mean, I'm a fan. I like it. I like the look. I like the design. I think it's overall, the point is to get out of your comfort zone. And while I like the idea of having the iPhone 6C, I like that a lot for those that have tried the different products, tried the bigger phones, and haven't liked them, and they still want a smaller phone. I mean, if you think of it, just in 2012, all the phones were 4.5 inches, right? Except the Note, obviously. Now look back at 2015. Look back at December 14th, 2015. Now the majority of the phones are at least 5 inches or higher, larger. So I think Apple is by far going towards a certain demographic by going for the iPhone 6C, or considering the iPhone 6C as a liable phone. Do I think they're going to make it in the long run? I don't know. I like the idea of making a metal body. I can tell you that much. I like that a lot. I like how they're going to consider that. So here's a little comparison. There's the iPhone 6 Plus, the iPhone 6 or iPhone 6s Plus, the iPhone 6s, and then here's what the rumored iPhone 6C would be. All right, so there is a difference. But it's not a big difference. I mean, real speaking, if you compare it, it's not a big difference. This, I don't think it's legit at all, but this is just my opinion. And again, you can voice your opinions in the comments section on the stream or on YouTube. I probably prefer stream because I would probably answer them a little better, or I'd be able to see it a little better or faster. But overall, I'm a fan. I like the idea for those that have tested other phones and still have not found a phone that they wanted. And that's kind of the point I'm trying to make. I mean, while, yes, it's great to have a phone for a certain demographic, and that's definitely the case, I don't think, I mean, I don't see Apple selling a bunch of these phones. I mean, yes, we can talk about this for hours. And that's why we're talking 16 and a half minutes already about this. I mean, realistically speaking, the iPhone 6C, I don't see being the next big thing, if you will. The next big smartphone or the next most popular phone for this certain demographic. I just don't see it. I could be wrong. Prove me wrong. I just don't see it happening. And that's just my opinion. But, I mean, that's about it. I mean, just to give you a little update, the iPhone 6C is rumored to come out in the first quarter of 2015, around, I'd say, or first half. My guess, based on rumors are and what I'm about to talk about next, or in their last topic, I'm guessing they're going to talk about, or I'm guessing they're going to release it in around the April timeframe. That'd be my guess. And again, please leave your comments. Leave your opinions and voice your opinions in the comments. I'll definitely read them and talk about it. If you have a disagreement or you agree with the topic, whatever. All right. So next thing, we have to do it. The Samsung Galaxy S7. Alright, you know what's funny? Is I hated Samsung before I got the Note 5. I really did. I was so against getting the Note 5. But then when I bought the Note 5, oh my god, I love the Note 5. So, I mean, I'm kind of crazy like that, but whatever. So, based on what the rumors are right now, it's going to be based on what we've seen in renders, that kind of stuff, it's going to be a very similar design to the S6 and S6 Edge. Alright, so I don't think there's going to be an Edge model. I talk about that a little further, maybe in a little different podcast. But the Note, excuse me, the S7 is going to be very much so like the S6 in design. At least that's what we've heard from. At least it's been based on rumors. So if you think I can find a photo for you guys of the renders, I don't think it's in this, but I can look real quick. Yeah, I don't see it. But the iPhone 6, or iPhone. Gosh, I can't get off that topic. The S7 is rumored to come. It's again, like I said, it's gonna look very much so like the S6. It's gonna have a few tweaks, which I found interesting. It's gonna have it's rumored to have a micro SD card slot. Hallelujah! Just saying. Thank you, Samsung, for bringing that back. So now HTC can't say anything about their phones, not about them being the only company that has that, and them bragging about it. It's rumored to have some products are going, or some of them are going to have. This is based on right here, now. What I'm about to talk about is based on where you live. So for the companies that are for this the countries that are not like the United States, Canada, or like the UK, you'll be getting the Snapdragon 820 chip, or excuse me, the Samsung Exynos 8890 chip, right? But for those that live in the United States, Canada, those kind of places, you'll be getting the Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 chip. The only problem with that, and I find, is that it's been rumored to overheat. That's not going to be good if that's the case, and I'd be very disappointed in Samsung if that's the case. They're just going to throw out a phone like that while it overheats. I don't know why they took such a big. I don't know why they'd be taking such a big risk at that. But it'd be interesting to see what Samsung would do. Let me just take one more bite of my pumpkin pie. Oh, so good. But I don't know necessarily what they're going to do. I obviously don't. But based on kind of what I've heard, they're going to do the micro SD card. I can tell you that right now. That'd be stupid for them not to do that. I can see them putting like a 21 megapixel sensor in there or something like that. There's not really much to go on right now, although we do know that it's going to be very similar, very similar. So it's rumored to be coming. It's rumored to come at CES. That's a new thing, by the way, aka January 2016. And then it's rumored it's going to be released in March of 2016. So a 3-month gap? Samsung, come on. That's terrible. I mean, really? I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to compete against other companies right before they come out, so they stay in the news. But I find that very wrong of the company to do. I really do. But I guess it's just me. I mean, I don't know. It's also rumored to be 10% less expensive than the S6. Whether that turns out to be true or not, that's yet to be seen or yet to be found out. I mean, January 19th is the release date, if you guys were wondering. Again, it's going to be very, very similar to the previous phone. So it's kind of like how HTC made the One M8, and then a year later they made the One M9. They added a few features, they slightly changed the design, and they called it a day. That's pretty much what Samsung's doing, and I'm hoping they don't go in this path more than next year. If they go in this path they're going in right now, if they do what they're going to do again in 2017, I mean, I think there's going to be a problem. I think, real speaking, Samsung should really take a lesson from HTC's book and HTC's experiences. Luckily, HTC got out of it with the HTC One A9. But if Samsung does this, they're going to fall. They're going to fall down and fall down hard. They're going to crumble. So I'm really hoping that Samsung doesn't do that. Because if that's the case, we're in trouble. All right, so I'm going to take a little tobacco go. Now, real quickly, I'm going to take a little break, guys. As usual, we have about halfway into our little thing. Right before we do our last topic of the day, we do like a 3-minute countdown. So we're going to take care of that real quick, guys. So be sure to be back here in about a minute. So I'm actually going to set this up real quick for you guys. So let me just set it up for our third topic. Let me just turn off the monitor view. As you can see here, let me turn on everything else. All right. Let me turn on the music in a second. Alright, so let me do that real quick, guys. And let me stop that, reset it. Alright, and now, I'll be back in about 3 minutes. As usual, this is what we generally do with the Techlifetoday podcast every week, actually. It's not only this week. So if you guys think it's just this week, it's not that. It's like a weekly thing that we do just to, get our thoughts together and just revamp and get ready for what we're going to talk about in a few minutes. So I'll be back in about 3 minutes, and yeah, I'm going to turn on some Christmas music because it's the holidays. So let me do that real quick. Alrighty, guys. So let me just take out the Christmas tree real quick. All right, let me do that. Let's see. Can't add the text. That is disappointing. Really can't. I thought I could. But anyway, so yeah, we're back into the live stream. So welcome, everyone. So we're gonna talk about our final topic today, which is the Apple Watch 2. All right, guys, you all of us have heard about this. I'm actually hyped about this, even though I don't even own an iPhone. Well, I own an iPhone, so I'm not with an iPhone anymore. We kind of broke up. But anyway, the point is that the Apple Watch 2 is rumored to come in March 2016. It's going to be released in an event in March 2016, which is why I'm saying that the iPhone 6C will also be released. Get what I'm trying to say now, guys? The iPhone 6C will also be released in the March event. There's no reason why Apple will make a March event for the Apple Watch and then maybe make an April or May event for the iPhone 6C. I just don't see that happening personally. Maybe it will be the case. I just don't see it happening. What I see them releasing in March is the Apple Watch 2, the iPhone 6C, and maybe a few computers. That's my guess. All right, and it's supposed to ship in April. All right. So we don't know much about this at all. We're kind of going on speculation right now. I mean, real speaking, we don't really know much. But I can talk to you a little bit about it. But admittedly, we don't know much. I mean, the only thing that we really have an idea of is that they're going to thin down the profile or thin down the design. It's also rumored that they're going to possibly, obviously, make it lighter. And there's supposed to be maybe like it's rumored that they're going to be approving there's going to be a new, There's going to be a new or an updated sensor or a heart rate sensor for working out. They're gonna focus a lot more on health in this one. And another thing is rumored, which I highly doubt it's going to happen, but they might pull the iPad 2 era where they made the camera. I highly doubt it's going to happen, but that's just based on what's rumored. So I highly doubt that one's going to happen. I can definitely see them thinning it down, making it a little better, making it prettier. That would be what I would expect. Maybe they can make a round design. That'd be pretty cool. But other than that, I don't see anything else happening. I don't see much happening. Correction. So I could be wrong, but I just don't see Apple releasing the iPhone or the Apple Watch 2 with a camera. It just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, I could be wrong. I think they're definitely going to focus a lot more on health than anything else. I think that's going to be their main focus point in this particular edition. But, I mean, let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Again, this was a very short podcast. It's not going to be too long, as you can see here. I mean, let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I mean, I want to hear what you guys think. I'm very interested to hear what you have to say. Be a part of the conversation. I mean, really, there's no reason not to be. But we're hitting half an hour now, which is generally where we will stop the live stream, unfortunately. But again, happy holidays, everyone. But basically, I mean, real speaking, I don't see Apple doing it. I just don't. But I definitely see them releasing the next one soon. But now to talk about things that aren't tech news. All right. Now we're going to the very end. And, yeah, we're pretty much done now. So here's our webpage, our updated techlifetoday.com webpage. We're very excited about it. It looks awesome. So we're very proud of it. It looks pretty awesome. If you want to be a part of the team, just go to the apply section on our website, or go to techlifetoday.com and then go to the apply section. Very easy to do. We'll answer within 24 hours. So don't you guys worry about that. The Techlifetoday podcast is every Monday, rumored, or roughly every Monday at around this time. But it depends. It depends completely. But it's every Monday. That's the point I'm trying to make. But yeah, that's about it. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook and all that. That's where we are most of the time. Mainly Facebook. At techlifetodayco. And yeah, that's about it, guys. This week on the Techlifetoday podcast, we talked about the iPhone 6C, the Samsung Galaxy S7, the Apple Watch, and a whole bunch more. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Happy holidays, everyone. Obviously, this is the last, since we're not going to be having any videos at all next week, due to it being obviously the holiday season, we aren't uploading any videos next week whatsoever. So not one video is going up on the Techlifetoday Weekly or Techlifetodayco YouTube channel. So we're going to be out from December 21st, I think it is. I can look back real quick for you guys. because I want to tell you the date. Documents. And maybe I can't tell you, actually. I don't know. I don't know. But, the holiday season schedule, just to make it simple for you guys, it's going to be... No, I know what it is. It's from... Let me look. Alright, it's from next Monday, the 21st, until... Alright, so we'll be out of the offices from the 21st to the 3rd. Alright, so on the 4th, on January 4th, we'll be back in the offices again for more content for you guys, as usual. But that will be exciting. I'm very excited about that. A lot of you are too. We can't thank you guys enough. It's pretty crazy. But we're going to end this up with the Holiday Music Edition Techlifetoday podcast, as usual. Let me listen to this real quick. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to hit that like button for more videos or more Techlifetoday podcasts just like this. And, yeah, happy holidays, everyone. Thank you to everyone that has checked us out all over the internet. And happy holidays, everyone. Really. And happy holidays from everyone at techlifetodayco. Bye, guys.